So today is August 24th, and I'm excited because Spirit actually opened up near us finally, and I get to go see it in person. I look forward to this like all year. So it's in Pineville, North Carolina. So we'll be grabbing some iced coffees from Dunkin' Donuts because they got pumpkin back. And then we'll be heading over to Spirit, and I'm excited. I want to see, like I mentioned in the other video, I want to see the nun in person. She looks really scary. So, and I'm excited for pumpkin iced coffee. Dunkin' Donuts was like a staple when I was growing up because I grew up in Massachusetts and we drank iced coffee like all year long. When we moved here to North Carolina 20 years ago, I was afraid that they weren't going to have Dunkin' Donuts around, but there was one right on the corner. And the first time we went, I said, I'll have, a regular iced coffee and, well, an iced coffee regular. And they were like, okay. And do you want cream and sugar with that? Because back home, you just say, I'll have an iced coffee regular, and there's a certain amount of cream they put in and sugar with a regular. I forget how much it is, like, I don't know, a couple teaspoons of sugar, a couple pumps of cream or something like that. But here you have to order it with cream and sugar. So I won't have to deal with any of that because I'm going to order on the app today. So, but I'm really excited, and maybe we'll get some munchkins because they have the pumpkin donuts back. So 2 weeks in a row getting donuts when I haven't had them in a while. I can't make this a habit. They're so good. Oh, and tomorrow I'm going to be hanging out with Haley again, so we'll be on the hunt tomorrow. I think we're going to South Carolina again to check out like Home Goods and TJ Maxx, but I'm not positive. We'll just have to see how it goes. First pumpkin coffee of the season. It's pumpkin sugar cookie iced coffee. It's delicious. Oh, and I got my Halloween shirt on. Let's go. So we actually went to At Home before we went to Spirit Halloween because it was right near where we were. And this At Home in Pineville was completely stocked up. I didn't get tons and tons of video here, but they did have a few things that we haven't seen before. They had some new blow-up things that we haven't seen, that little Frankenstein guy. And they had this witch, I think it was like a dupe from Grandin Road. It wasn't working, but we both thought it was, well, me and Haley thought it was cool. My husband, not so much. And then they had this raven and I on a skull, and I had never seen this before. Its wings were kind of, it looks like it might flap its wings. They were like zip tied to the back of it, but it looks like they might like flap. I don't know. It was pretty neat though. Then they had this crystal ball with a scary skeleton, well, a scary skull in it. And I still like this cat. I feel like that's going to be a purchase at some point. Then they had the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lanterns that were like in a basket type material. And this one was hidden, like it was, the hat was off and it was hidden behind stuff. So I fixed it so someone could find it. And I liked these metal jack-o'-lanterns. I thought those were cool. And then I found a second one. So if you want one of these and you're in the Pineville area, then they had an Oogie Boogie blow mold over there. And some really pretty bottles that I don't remember seeing. And some cat statues. And a creepy snake on an apple. And there are the cat statues. You can see them a little bit better here. Lots and lots of bottles. Fortune teller sign. Pretty neat. Then they had that garden section. And we were looking at this house, I think it was $80. Lots of pillows, lots of jack-o'-lanterns. I think they had some blankets at the end of the section. And all of this stuff we've seen, I've posted at least a couple of videos with all this stuff, so I didn't really stay on them too long. And Christmas, we did see Christmas. Yeah, I've shown this stuff before, but it's all really cool, and I couldn't believe how much stuff they had. I really liked this gravestone. And I don't remember seeing these before, these little pictures with skeleton, hand, a skull, the cameos with the skulls or skeletons. And those looked like things you could hang on the hands. Then we saw Medusa again. Then they had skeletons, and there was a pink one. They had all kinds of skeleton things. And please park your broom at the door. I thought that was cute. Little spiders hanging on the brooms too. And these little Peanuts sign, Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Hocus Pocus. Trick or Treat. And they had all kinds of little houses which were cute. Teddy bear skeleton. Spider skeleton. That house on the bottom, the white one, was pretty tall, actually. And then they had this cute tree. That was adorable. And we saw Remax things. We haven't seen these before in our at-homes. So that was really cool. They had like a witch cottage. What else? Like a scary house, a haunted house. I liked both the haunted house and the witch cottage. Yeah, there's little like spooky things in the windows. And this one almost looks gingerbready. Then they had a spider diner. Quick Bite. And I don't remember seeing this mirror before with the spider. I thought that was pretty cool. Then they had a whole row of like big fluffy spiders. And then they had all these spooky looking wreaths, which were pretty neat. These remind me of like little witchy type florals. I really liked them. Haley is petrified of like hole things with holes. So I had to zoom in on this for her. And they had some signs, a cute little jack-o'-lantern sign. And I liked these pumpkins. And then we went to Spirit. This Spirit turned out to be in a mall, not outside of the mall, and it was totally mobbed. So I apologize for what little video I got.
It's too late to run. It's too late to hide. Shadows are closing in now. Never escape my evil eye. It's too late to run. It's too late to hide. You don't even have time to scream.
But I was able to see the nun. The Squid Game girl was really cool. And here they had tons of t-shirts. Elvira, Jason, Scarface, Scream. Then some blankets. And most of these they had last year. Then they had some really cute dog costumes. I liked the little Wizard of Oz one. Then they had some different doormats. Not every witch lives in Salem. And some PJs. I really liked the Spirit PJs. And then they had these really gross pumpkins that were like eating fingers and other gross things. And some skull pumpkins, which were really neat. And then they had some crawling hands. And some things for your yard, like pathway markers and light up faces for the ground and hands. This creepy doll. All these little hanging things. Scary witch. A ghost and a witch. And then some gravestones and some fence type pieces. And of course, tons and tons of masks, all kinds of masks. This one was creepy to me. I liked the bat skeleton one. And lots of Michael Myers. Pretty much anything you could want to be, probably. And this one was creepy too. Nighty night mask. And these little busts were pretty neat. I think that's what you would call them. They looked like statues, but they were like styrofoam and really light. Creepy pig and cats and a bunny and creepy babies and Annabelle, Chucky, and they had a Megan doll, which I don't remember seeing. And then lots of signs. They always have pretty cool signs. And they had shower curtain hooks and shower curtains and a bath mat with a raven. And then some blood candles, dripping blood candles. Then they had this little Beetlejuice section. And more signs. Annabelle, fortune teller, Elvira, Jason, and this little Zero blow mold was cute. And then I liked this Oogie Boogie. He lit up with worms in his mouth. And then I liked this Dead and Breakfast sign too. I thought that was cool. And this bat, this metal bat, Haley said she thinks she bought it last year, so we'll have to see if she has that out this year. The Cabin Killer box. And they had these neat stained glass pieces. And they also had these projectors, which were really cool. It's hard to see on camera, but there were spider webs with spiders. There was floating girls, like a floating ghost type girl. And then they had these wreaths. And the Halloween pumpkin we got last year. And they had those little planters and some lawn stakes. And stacking ghosts, which were cute. And some more things for your lawn stakes, old school Halloween trash bags, a fly around bat, a ghost, and then I really liked this creepy owl, and some more blankets. and pillows. I wanted to show you Bath & Body Works was having a sale, so I picked up this Vampire Blood little single wick candle, and that's the top of it. And it smells pretty good. It kind of smells like cherry. And I did get the Munchkins, and they didn't give us a pumpkin one, which was depressing. But here are some soaps that I picked up. Pumpkin Carving, Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, Vampire Blood, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Wicked Vanilla Woods, Ice Cream Float, Candy Apple Cauldron, and Pumpkin Apple. So I'm going to wrap up this video here. I did want to show you one more thing that I got. Michael's was having a sale, 30% off online, and I couldn't live without this. So I ended up picking it up. I just love it so much. Isn't that cool? I got Bella here with me. When I tell you that the mall was packed, I'm not even kidding. I didn't realize that it was going to be inside the mall. Years before, it had been like outside of the mall. Like you could get, it was in the mall, but you could get in from the outside. You didn't have to go through the whole mall. But this year, it was like totally mobbed. It was the day before back to school in Charlotte, and I felt like I was having a little bit of a panic attack. So that was fun. But I'm going to end this video here. I thank you so much for watching, and if I see some stuff later when I go out with Haley, I'll put it in another video. And yeah, so I think that's about it. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.